It's a conversation many avoid, but one that could save a life. Today in Jackson, many gather to tackle the growing crisis of suicide in Mississippi. 12 News' Mercy Rain shows us how powerful stories are helping change the narrative.
In a room filled with survivors, advocates, and first responders, conversations once kept in the shadows were brought into the light. The Mississippi Department of Mental Health hosted its 9th annual Suicide Prevention Symposium, focused on changing the narrative through storytelling. Suicide is a growing crisis, and two of the most at-risk groups are youth and law enforcement. For Taylor Lease, it's personal. Suicide has impacted her own family, and now she's using that pain to help others.
Losing my sister was kind of an eye-opener, where it was like, I want to help other young people who could be battling things that I was going through.
And in law enforcement, where stigma often silences struggle, the numbers are just as alarming.
The state passed a law that every law enforcement officer in the state of Mississippi has to have mental health first aid for public safety by the year 2031. I started teaching that at the beginning of the year. It's really important because there is a stigma in law enforcement. There's that stigma that we're going to lose our gun and badge. I've had several people that I've worked with over the past couple of years that have come forward with those suicidal ideations and thoughts, and we've gotten them help, and they still have a gun and badge. It's important to me because I've felt that way before.
To bring hope to a heavy subject, attendees wrote messages on a large hope banner and wore pins bearing the suicide awareness ribbon as a visible sign of support. Organizers say talking openly about mental health is the first step to prevention.
It's a difficult conversation, but it's one that we must have to save lives. We have to break down those walls of stigma and those barriers and make this a topic of conversation that we are open to discuss, because that is the way that you save a life.
This year marked the first time the symposium returned in person in several years. With a strong turnout, the hope now is to carry the message far beyond the walls. In Jackson, Mercy Rain, 12 News.